Okay, so we're going to find the first 5 terms and the 100th term. So look at number 1 there. A sub n is equal to 3n minus 2. So if I want the first term, that's a sub 1. So what are we going to plug in for n? 1. And if I want the second term, that's a sub 2. So what are we going to plug in for n? 2, because the second term. And then a sub 3, we would plug in. Good. And a sub 4, we would plug in 4. And a sub 5, we would plug in. So we're going to solve those. And then it said the 100th term. So for the 100th term, that's a sub 100, what are we going to plug in? 100. All right, so let's work those out.
We have a final in this class, right?
Yes, we do.
We can't even get out of it.
No, it's a college final, sorry.
I don't know why I can't find my stuff. I can't find my numbers. Oh, right here. How many more do we have after this unit?
I think 5 and 6. And that's it.
5
8.
and 6.
We're going to do 8, and then we'll go back and do 5 and 6, I believe.
Why?
I don't know why it's out of order, just the way it is. I don't think we do 7. Unless y'all want to, we can try to squeeze that in.
I mean, we could just do 5.
No, we got to do 5 and 6.
Yeah. I mean, really, do we?
Yeah, we do. All right, so once you solve those, you'll get your terms. So you have 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. And then we jump over to our 100th term, 298. Do the same thing now for number 2. So we're going to find those first 5 terms. Just make sure we got it down. I ran out of room on this one. We're going to do a sub 5, and we're going to find that 100th term. So just wherever the end is, you plug in your term number. Now, you'll know when you have like, never mind, it's 10, not 100. We plugged in 100, I'm sorry.
I'm pretty behind, man.
6 zeros, right? And a 3. No? Is it 5 or 6? No, it's 6, and then the answer is going to have 5 zeros and a 3 at the end. So there's my 5 terms and the 100. And it didn't tell me we had to write them out the way I did in the first one. I just did that so you could see what it would look like, okay? So if it asks for the 5 terms, then we have them there. And if we needed to list them, we could. All right, so we're going to skip over 3. Let's start to 4. Again, I still want the first 5 terms and the 100th term. It's all right. It's just, okay, so change it to A. It doesn't matter. We'll learn later R is because it has something to do with there's a ratio because of the division or multiplication going on. Instead of addition and subtraction, okay? So, but that's all right. So change it to an A for now if you need to. So we're looking for the first term. I'm going to write an R because that's what it said. So we're going to plug in a 1 for both of our ends. Second term, plug in a 2 for both of them.
Yeah, how are you even thinking of all this? Like your head.
I'm just plugging in. I don't know.
You just write it fast.
Okay, I'll wait for y'all at the end. Is that okay? All right. What'd you say? It's going to take you years to get there? I'm not going to wait that long. I do too. So go to just make another column there. All right, so let's work these out. What is negative 1 to the 4th? I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Let me try negative 1 to the 1st first. Negative 1. Remember, listen, ladies, if it's a negative number raised to an odd exponent, it's going to be a negative answer. If it's a negative number raised to an even exponent, you're going to get a positive answer, okay?
I need to write it down.
Negative number raised to an odd exponent is negative. Negative raised to an even exponent is positive. So I have negative 1 over, what is 2 to the 1st?
You watched your brain stop working.
Come on, ladies.
Negative?
Negative 1 squared is
Negative.
positive 1. Over 2 squared is
4.
negative 1 cubed is over 2 cubed is. Okay, now none of these fractions are reducing, so that's why I'm just leaving it as it is and moving on to the next.
So only with negative stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So negative.
Well, if it's
number-
positive, it's going to be positive anyways.
Negative number to a positive.
Exponent.
Yes.
It's going to be a positive answer.
But you just said the negative.
Negative to a negative. I'm sorry, negative to an odd. We're saying this backwards. Negative. Let me write it down.
Yeah.
So negative to an odd exponent is going to be a negative number. Okay?
Cross it out again.
Negative to a positive, not positive, even, sorry,
Even.
that's where I was messing up. Even
I
exponent
wrote positive. God dang it.
is a positive number. Okay?
Hey, you want to see how many charts I took to write that?
Nope, I'm good. All right, so we keep going. So it's negative 1 to the 4th.
All those lines.
Positive 1 over what is 2 to the 4th?
6.
Okay, negative 1 to the 5th. 2 to the 5th. Negative 1 to the 100th.
1.
Over, yeah, big long number. And so I would let you say 2 to the 100th.
Over 2.